Welcome back everyone. Quickly, let's continue our discussion on HTML input types. And right now we'll be discussing about the HTML input type of hidden. The HTML input type of hidden defines a hidden input field that is not visible to a user. A hidden field lets web developers include data that cannot be seen or modified by users when a form is submitted. A hidden field often stores what database record that needs to be updated when the form is submitted. A hidden field often stores what database record that needs to be updated when the form is submitted. But note one thing: while the value is not displayed to the user in the page's content, it is still visible and can be edited using any browser's developer tools or view source functionality. So do not use hidden inputs as a form of security. That is the point here. So I'm going to show you how this works quickly. Let's go into our form and use the input. Now, as you can see in our previous tutorial, we are having file input, text input, password input, submit input, reset input, radio input, checkbox input, button input, color input, date mask input, date main input, datetime local input, email input, image input. So right here, quickly let's create our hidden input. So quickly let's create two line break, two break. Sorry, not line break. So after that, let's create our label for our hidden input, and also let's call it hidden input. So quickly after this label, now let's create our input. Now let's give it hidden value. Now let's save our document and reload. Can you see right now we are having this input label only, but we are not seeing the value. As you can see, this is our file input right here is having value, text input is having value, password input is having value, right? But our hidden input is not having value. Let me show you, let me confirm this for you so you can understand what I'm talking about. Right here now, let's change this to text input. Now let's reload. Can you see we are able to see something and we can write something here? So but when we change it back to hidden, we will not be able to see anything there. Can you see? Nothing is there again. It's only this our label that remains there. So now let's just say, imagine we want to keep a data inside this input. Now we can just specify value like this and keep whatever we want to keep there. Let's just keep wow. Let's just keep wow, some wow, so you can be able to see it there. Let's keep wow, and for us to keep something, don't forget we need this name here. Let's just write HHH, so we can be able to see that it is our hidden file. So I'll save it. So now let's reload our document and submit something. Let's submit something. Can you see we are able to see our wow input, but we didn't specify anything in it. Just imagine, we didn't specify anything in it. Let's submit it again. Can you see the wow input value is heading there? The wow value is right here. So definitely we hide it so from the screen. So now the funniest part now is that you can just remove this br tag right here and remove our label completely and keep the hidden like that. Let's come back. You will see that when I reload, this hidden input now will disappear, but we are still having our input, but the label is going to remove. Our label is no more there now. Now let's submit our data again. Can you see we are able to see our wow, as you can see. So it's working nicely. So that's how you can easily hide any data inside your form. So let's say imagine somebody fill this form now and they write something and they submit it. That wow is going to follow it. Whatever you specify inside your data right here it's going to follow the form. That's why we use the input type of aiding. This one now is aiding from everyone using our document, using our form, but they can be able to see the code. But if you create it in a way that they don't know what you created there, so they will not know what it's meant for. So as you can see, it is still working nicely. So that's just what I want to show you right here. Make sure you use it in a reasonable way. Anwar Akorede is my name. I wish to see you guys next time. Have a great day. Thank you so much, and to the next tutorial. Bye.